What is the best exercise when it comes to burning fat or losing weight? Now the short answer is there isn't one, but we're going to have a quick look into why that is. First of all, as I'm sure you all know, in order to reduce body weight or body fat, we need to be in a calorie deficit, which simply means we need to burn more calories than we are consuming. Now there are three main ways that we burn calories. The first of which is BMR, or basal metabolic rate, which is the major bodily functions and processes that help keep us alive. And this equates to 60 to 75% of our daily calorie expenditure. The second is TEA, or thermic effect of activity, which we're going to be talking about today. And that is the second biggest, which constitutes to 15 to 30% of our daily calorie expenditure. And finally, there is TEF, which is the thermic effect of food, which is how much calories you expend when consuming food, which equates to around 10%. That 15 to 30% of energy that we expend through activity can be broken down into planned physical activity and NEAT, which is simply the energy we burn doing everything else apart from sleep and planned physical activity. So depending on your lifestyle, a lot of your energy expenditure will not come from the planned exercise that you do each day. Now it is true that some forms of exercise will burn more calories than others, and this is dependent on intensity and duration. However, I believe that the difference in calories that you expend are not great enough to justify choosing a certain exercise. To give you an example, let's take an 85 kilogram individual. If they ran for an hour at 6 miles an hour, they would burn roughly just over 700 calories. That same individual would roughly burn 220 calories playing snooker for an hour. Now there is obviously a huge difference in terms of intensity between those two forms of exercise, yet there is only a 500 calorie difference when looking at energy expenditure. So if we assume your planned daily exercise is around 1 hour in duration, different forms of exercise with similar intensities are going to have an insignificant difference in calories expended per hour. So what is the point? Well, my point is that the exercise you choose to do should not be influenced by calorie expenditure. Instead, you should choose an exercise that you genuinely enjoy, an exercise that will positively impact your goals. For example, if you want to be able to run a marathon, then you should run. If you want to improve your strength, then you should strength train. So my take-home message is that your choice of exercise should not be influenced by its calorie expenditure. And if you want to lose weight or burn fat, then attaining a healthy and balanced combination of nutrition, exercise, non-exercise activity, sleep, and stress management should be your main focus.